Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk and future trading. We had a new signal just a few minutes ago, and we are already hit the target. We had some mixed up with the live YouTube, so let me resend the link to some of the traders are looking for us. And then what we will do today, for the ones that just join us, you will follow the signals from here, the first column, and then it gives you the direction. This is based on 3 different automated trade you're looking at. Then you have the entry price target. As an example, we have an entry price 27.8725, and the target is 2800. We just hit the target, and it shows it hit the target. And then we got 52 ticks on this one here. The Nasdaq entry is 71.95, target 7247.25. Nailed 185 ticks, and then the YM entry nailed 76. On and all, right now, from 9:30, we have 500 ticks based on the last entry signal. It's not all day based on the last entry signal. And as you see right now, the ES hit exactly to the target, and we'll try to help you find your re-entry points and everything in there. The market analyzer is based on one contract and based on 1 minute only. The same thing you can do with the stocks and Forex 1 minute, and then you have the entry target, and pips. As an example, right now we have a lot of targets has hit, and the market analyzer is based on a micro account, and right now we have 140 pips in the profit on the Forex. Then we have the scalper here. We show everything. We have a very hard day on the Nasdaq earlier today, and we got beat up on the Nasdaq with the scalper. Welcome to trading. And then here do you have the swing trading on the Ninja Trader 8. This is a third system. So this is a fully automated or an ATM strategy, the market analyzer and the blue chart. Then also this one here, it can be full automated or ATM. Then you have the scalpers. They're also full automated. And then the swing trading is full automated. None of the stuff require optimization, setting, tweaking. None of that is just turn off and turn on. So this is very easy, friendly used. The only thing we expect in the trader to learn the rhythm in the market, and we will be, I don't like some of you has been in some rooms and they say I called the trade and all this, and you follow. They claim they have 100 takes, and then you follow everything, but you don't get the 100 takes. Here you follow, as long as at your own risk, you follow the signals from the first column. I don't have to say anything. You can follow the signals from anywhere you want, and then we're gonna put something in here. If you want it to be on the re-entry side, if you would like to have a re-entry side, I will be marking a chart for you here so you can see where there is a possibility on the re-entry side. What it is, I'm trying to make it as clear as possible, and there is no gaming in here, 100% transparent. And I don't want to say we have a trade here or here. As long as you understand, we're not collecting any information, we're not collecting money, we're not collecting your email. We are just trying to help you. You have no commitments. So if you want to follow us, please follow us on a sim. We're not responsible for your trade. You like us, you're very welcome to follow us every day, except on Monday. For our traders, Monday webinar, by accident, I have changed the link. And for the ones that want to attend the webinars on Monday, they need to get the new link. The old link was expired. Again, our members on Monday, only members, the ones has purchased the software, the full package. We will have Monday webinars every Monday, private webinar, and please pin me so I can go ahead and send you the new link for Monday webinar. Rest of the week, we are here on a YouTube every day, almost from 10 to 12, sometimes a little bit early, sometimes a little bit late after 12, but the hours are between 10 and 12 every day, Tuesday to Friday. During those hours, you're very welcome to, we try to explain what's going on in the market while those auto trades are trading. And we try to highlight what's going on in the market, and then we can. Sadly, there is a lot of traders don't understand. There is sometimes the market is not tradable, and traders don't understand that. So when we see there is some really when we see the market is troubled, then it is smart to stop for a while till we find a new direction on that. So right now you have on the box here is very clear on that chart where you see there is a possibility for a re-entry at your own risk on a sim. And here on the market analyzer, you will have the signals, direction of the signals, pullback re-entry. Here is the number to 2787.25. This is a pullback re-entry, and on and on and on. So it is very, very, very huge for whatever you need, because in this 2018 and we are going to 2019, the market has got very complicated, and now it is not one system can hit it all. Now different instruments require different approach, sometimes different timing require different approach, and Monday become and the Fridays, they become extremely volatile, and so it's not like it used to be before. You just ignition lift off and we are on the moon. It's no longer the trading like that. So it got complex. It got you have to be aware what's going on. At the same time, the algorithm and the math has become very well advanced. So a normal ATR, MACDs, and all this nonsense is no longer valid in this market. So we will be, as you see, let me explain to you what's going on. As you see here, we had an entry on the ES. Here is our target. The market came in with the auto trade to the market. And I personally like to use an ATM. On the ATM, I can move my trailing stop, my target. But you can use the fully automated. This week we have tried the fully automated, and it was boring as hell because I couldn't interfere with the trades. This is one example. I mean, if you are on a fully automated, you'll have the entry, target, and you're finished. But and then your target was here. You nailed $1,000 on a couple of trades. That's very fine. But this one here, there is much more to it than just an entry and a target, because right now we are going back to the pullback re-entry, and this where you need to you can re-enter the markets on those pullback re-entries. One of the tricks is when you see those ES going like this, your indicators now start pointing to the negative, whether MACDs, ATRs, all those. But the reality is not negative. The reality is a pullback re-entry. and this is a very fine line between reversals or a pullback re-entry, and a lot of traders, they can be mistaken by those. So what we try to highlight is that telling you this is a pullback, this is not a short trade here. This is just a pullback. While everybody jumping on the wagon to go short, we will be estimating to go re-entry point around right now. We have around 91.75. This is a re-entry point. So this is a very, very different than what you are used to, and it is very efficient. On those pullback, we have a lot of traders using the pullback. On the pullback, your chances of taking those trades are make a winning trade out of them. They are 8 out of 10. So this is a very serious matter on the pullback re-entry, and you cannot just ignoring the efficiency, and at the same time, for the ones that don't know that, if you see those two yellow lines here, I don't believe in oversold, overbought indicators. What about supply demands and all this nonsense? I don't believe in double top, double bottoms, all that. It is considered to see, if we are on a fib line, but it's nothing you can make a living off. But what we have come out with, two yellow lines, one at the bottom, one on the top. So when the market comes in between those two yellow lines, it's telling you that there is no more long trade, and plus when there is on top between those two lines, there is a resistance level. This is from our zone. You can subscribe monthly on those. That is gonna give you, you're gonna be dismissing a lot of bad trades once this market enter this dangerous zone. And if you decided to go long on those area here, your chances on that trade is 2 out of 10. So it is a very high risk entry once we enter those zones here. And this is we simplify that a very simple way where we can get a normal guy, don't have too many years experience in his back, and we can have him understand a couple lines and what is the entry, what is the trailing stop. So the things is, it does not have to be complicated. It has to be simple for that trader to practice with a couple lines and get it over with. Again, for our members, Monday, that the link has been changed, and for members only. We have a lot of required people that wanted to come into our private members. I'm sorry, you cannot. We have done that before, and we had some very ugly people come in, and they tweaked everything we said in the webinars, and so we no longer have that good heart. Before we had the room, for many years, we didn't charge one dime for it, and somebody's butt was hurting, and they came in and ruined it for everyone. So we don't do that anymore. We stay public from Tuesday to Friday, nothing to hide. And Monday, it will be for traders only, the ones with the full members. That's it. Again, for the ones that just joined us, on the gray chart, we will put some trades for you. If you want to follow those, you are very welcome. I don't want to call any trades and say I call that trade or do this trade or no. You either can follow that signal, the ones on the first column, or you can follow this one here. And when I see some kind of reversals, because I'm a reversal guy, I love a reversal, but the reversal require a little more training because if you don't know how to trade, reversal can really get you. And this is a perfect reversal, sell entry, and this is a perfect reversal. Is out of the band, double resistant. I mean, this is money talking. So at the moment, if we look from the reversal point of view, the market is stuck on those area. Here is your mid band, followed by a lot of support area. So the market now is hidden between target one and target two, which we said, and we have covered those. Usually during the week, they hit those targets between 11 and 12, but on a Friday they do hit early in the day, and then it is over. So we'll stay quiet till we get some new signal, and then later on we will be covering some of the other automated trades, the swing trading, and all this. Um, uh, for uh, for any questions for our traders, you're beside the link. You just Skype me on the link, and we'll be more than glad to send you the new link. But write that on the Skype. We can send it, and then if it's anybody in the trade or has not taken a trade, you just let me know. But please don't tell me to come in and log in and look at your setting when I'm on a live trade, and all those technical questions I cannot answer when, or log into your computer. Sam, come in, log in. I mean, we cannot do this when we are trying to be on the. Today is Friday, and it is uh, very nice to finish today as early as possible and get it over with. It's been a long week. Sure. You all get the new link. The ES don't think it's gonna be a very hard short. It's a pullback, folks. It's a pullback, and if you are on that short trade from the right corner, you need to close at 27.92, 92.50, folks. 92.50. This is where you need to close. Yeah, welcome, sir. Vito, I need your help. You're an Italian. I have an Italian guy. I try to do the installation. He had the small Surface computer, which I have one. I use it in my traveling. He has connected four screens in it, and now the crash. And he really needs help with the Ninja Trader and charts. And the guy is totally need help. And I've been translating from English to Italians. So I would like you to meet that guy and maybe can give him a boost. He did not know that he can even close Ninja Trader uh, at night. You know, he's scared to do. Very nice guy, but I strongly recommended him. He wanted to go live on the decks, and I had to tie him down. Actually, So he's buying a new computer. Finally, he gave in, and he's buying a new computer. And when he gets the new computer, maybe you just teach him the basic that he can close Ninja Trader at night, flatten out everything so he will not get in trouble. And then he want to start at 8 o'clock. He's in Italy, but I mean the Germans market is different, So those are small things. I couldn't get it. So if you can help him with your language, I'll be grateful, Vito. I know you're going home to Italy this weekend, so we the pullback, folks, now is 27.9250. Pullback long. There is no short. There is no short. Please don't let those guys fool you. There is no short. You can take a short and exit somewhere here as a scalping, but there is no short for a big trades. No. This is exactly, guys, if you wanted to take it again, this is a pullback re-entry at 92.50. This is a pullback re-entry on 92.50. Look, you see that? This is a good question, sorry. This is your entry, the one I called 9250, and you can go 1 point or 1.5 point below that. Okay, so this is a very nice entry to the tick. Did you take that trade? Did any of our traders took that trade? Well, I'm sorry, I had the microphone off. I wasn't paying attention. For the guys are on the straight, nail it at 99.50. There is a 97.50 right now. You can close it, or you can close it at 99.75. It's up to you guys. Let me know how much you guys made on this one. Plus 200. Thank you, Saleh. What about you, Fernando? 92.25. Okay, you just tell me how many ticks you get. Good. You're out, Saleh? Fernando, you're staying, I'm sure. Your blood is thicker than Ben. You've been on the ES from the beginning. Lovely guy. Welcome, Vito. $41 ticks, Ben. You know what you need to do, Ben? Run to your wife with your laptop and let her look the numbers and say, "You think I'm sexy? Do I make you horny?" I'm sorry. Oh, Fernando, I'm sure you have no integration with women. Okay, yeah. This is a Friday, guys. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. What does that mean, sir? Uh, okay. Whatever it is. Okay. Um, I'm sorry, Ben. I'm picking on you. Well, my lady, let me see. Beautiful. Very nice. Thank you. Women know how to trade. Women are, I don't know, I find them, I think they are better traders because they grew up managing the husband and the children in the house. So their brain is a little bit manage two, three things at the same time. We are men, we are a little bit maybe different. I don't know, but I think, in my opinion, women are better traders. They are more disciplined. Now I'm gonna get hammered from the man, but that's reality. I said the truth. I don't care. Women are good traders. Really. Mhm. Okay, Fernando's, the other guys. There is no more pullback re-entry now. The party is over. You know, the skies open one time. It could be not two times and three times. Now we have a pullback re-entry at this point here, 93.50, but don't touch it. Don't. It's a higher risk area right now, and don't do it. Okay, I can see there is a plenty re-entry. How did you know? One of the guys said, "Why you're saying this about women? Is your wife beside you?" Yeah, she's right behind me. That's why I'm scared to death, man. No, no, she don't care. Mm. There is a pullback re-entry right there. No, my friend, really, they are good traders. Funny, I had an Australian guy many years ago. He knows everything about FIPS. He knows everything about trading. He bought a lot of books. He read every book came out. He bought all the videos. He over boosted himself with education that he couldn't trade anymore. He always can find a reason not to trade. And this was 6 7 years. Even if you give him a system, he wanted to know how it works behind the scene and all this. So the guy was a very well educated, but he couldn't trade anymore because he got his light bulb confused with all kind of strategy to trade. So um, that's before we went public, right before we went public, a few years ago. Then I told him, put your wife online. I'll teach her how to trade. You know, which he built a nice office for him and his wife to sit on the desk and trade with each other. But I don't know what happened to the guy. But I told him, let your wife come in online. I'll teach her how to trade. The guy couldn't trade anymore. This is a pullback re-entry, but I'm not calling this one here. It's the same re-entry, amigo, and I don't want to do it anymore. We took the first pullback re-entry, and now I'm expecting this market to drop. It's getting tighter, and there is no use. Now I want to see this area here. uh, break down so we can find a new entry uh, on the short trade. So the party is over on the pullback re-entry, folks, and we'll start looking for a new signal. Uh, Flamingo, Fernando. How much you got out of that trade, the last one? We have so many Fernandos. The party is over on this one here, guys. It's finished. We're looking for a new signal. $23 ticks. Lovely, sir. Thank you. Tony started early and he left. He said he's been getting his butt kicked on a Friday. So he got $270. And then what he did, he said he's closing his computer and going running out of the door. A good way to do it. Yeah. I don't want to call this one anymore. I don't want to call pullback. You can see it, guys. It's a pullback, but I don't want to call anymore pullback. Now I wanted to short out the market. It's finished. There is no more. Now is that is the end of that trend. So now, if you want to, you can. We need to start looking for shorts, guys. The minute we cross that area here, we're gonna have a new signal, and once we have the new signal here, it's a Friday today. You gotta be careful. Now this market is really diving into those here, the trend stop one and trend stop two, and immediately, guys, you can see it on the scalper is getting his ass kicked on the 115 ticks is getting really his butt. Okay, now start covering, but there is a little stress on the scalping here, and I don't want it to do anymore. Uh, Now we will go. We don't want to go long anymore. The party is over. I mean, we hit the target earlier today, right in line. And then if you notice, guys, after we hit the target, nothing has happened. Start losing momentum. We went from that level, 2,800. We start flirting with the 98 level, and then we start going down to the 95 level. And now you can see it's like dying on us. We don't want to deal with it anymore. So this is right now struggling areas. I don't want it to trade. I don't want to guess what is going to happen into this trade. But the party is over to the long side. To cut the story short, the party is over, and now we need to go short. So we'll see how we the short. Once we break this area here, a re-entry and a support line, the final floor and fibs, then I think we are looking for a very nice, juicy short trade, and we'll see what will happen. If you notice, guys, on the ES, we came in exactly to the same entry we have called it the first time. And this is one time, two times, three times. But I don't want to take it anymore. I don't want to take it anymore. But you see how accurate and how clear it is. If you know how to read the chart, you see how clear it is where the ES is troubling, where the ES is really confirming the support line, and it's getting weaker. It's fine, but this is the key, the 9150. And when most of you have re-entered the market from the 9150, and you exit it, that's fine. It's finished. It's over. Now it's sell. Once we cross this bad area, you see how the agony about taking a trade and it's not going anywhere. It is, you know, it's aggravation, but I don't want to deal with it. I want to see this ES going below those numbers here, and then we can take a short. It's finished. At the moment, we on the last entry, we have 242 takes, 243 takes based from the last entry signal, 22 takes ES, 20 takes ES, 67 NASDAQ, which it was much, much more. Ben, are you still on the NASDAQ? YM 27, 26, Russell 4, 30-year Treasury bond, gold. Yesterday, after I just don't want to, I had tons of work yesterday, but Ben stayed, and I think right after we closed, he hit a lot with it, but I didn't have the patience yesterday. Yes. Ben, that was from yesterday, wasn't it? And after we left yesterday, and this was not from yesterday, Ben? Do you still have the one from yesterday? No, I think this is the one from yesterday, Ben. Or if you still have it, send it. But I'm sure this one you sent me yesterday. It is. Okay. After we closed yesterday, this is it was from yesterday. Okay. After we closed the webinar, I wish I stayed longer, but we had tons of work yesterday. So the ES nailed 1,800. How many takes? Okay, and the YM 855. Okay, there are really 74 ticks on the ES after we closed yesterday. I had some other commitment. 74 ticks after we closed the early yesterday. 451 ticks on the Nasdaq. Holy. And the CL 37 ticks. This has been Screenshot. Oh, okay. I'm sitting here and they sleeping. There is a new signal on the Nasdaq. A new signal on the Nasdaq. 74 ticks yesterday. Wow. Okay. We have a new signal on the Nasdaq with the auto trade, folks. And now we are about to have a new signal on the ES. Okay. Okay, we have a new signal on the ES. Good morning, Chief. Thank you. When the market goes from one direction to another, it takes time. It's like you have to think about it, Ben. It's like when the boat, a big boat, trying to make a U-turn. Those V shapes in the chart, like it used to be in the old days, where the market hit and go back, those V shapes does no longer exist because the internet and the market flatten out a lot. And now we have some guys, they go in and out within seconds. So those V shapes are no longer, very rare you see them anymore. So now the market takes time to turn around. It's not like it used to be. So when you have a signal, you have to be a little bit more patient um, to probably get it digest somehow, But sometimes we have the trade that goes in right straight in, and sometimes like Fridays, Mondays, those are the worst days, Fridays and Mondays. One of the things, if you wanted to see if this market is valid or not, We have a double resistant right there. This is can make me get a little bit comfortable that this market is going to be rejected. And as you see right now, that the 0925 is a struggling market, you see. So this is my first defense, and this is my second defense. And actually, this is a re-entry point based on the breakout pullback re-entry. The 1450, it is a very genuine place to re-enter the market. But if we notice how this ES on a double resistance and is flirting with that double resistance, trying to penetrate that wall right there, you see. So this is can sometimes look, you see guys. So sometimes the market, it doesn't, is so obvious. And if this one didn't work, why this movement? How many traders they got knocked out of that trade? I don't know. 100,000, 200,000, I don't know. Friday today. And this is a re-entry point. So if you want to try to be taking manual trade, I will not take two trades at the signal. What you will do, you will take one trade with the signal, and then you take one on the re-entry, because on the re-entry, then you level out your price and you get a better price than what is the signal sometimes. And if the signal fired a trade and the market kept going, hey, we have nothing to lose. But however, if this market pulled back, this is so obvious. We have a re-entry at 1525, you know. So for me, I don't want to run two horses right away. I will put one at the signal, and then I will go back on the re-entry. This is an opportunity for the re-entry at 1525. And this is also a re-entry point at 2550. There is no long in here. There is nothing but pullback and short. And that it is, um, and you can see, those your $35 zone. Actually, if you order it annually, is $30 a month. It's less than 30. It's what is it? It's like $27 a month or something. And those they can ease out even if you are auto trade, to see where is your limitation on those ES and any other markets. I don't know. So we only have the ES and the Nasdaq, but the YM is just fallen asleep. There is nothing in there. So is any news? Let me see. Oh boy, 12 o'clock. Okay, we still have we still have 1 hour. It's too early to put us on. Okay, this one here is finished. It is finished. There we go. Right there. Oh, Okay, everything is changed. Okay. No, I have not. I'm sorry. Isn't it like the one from yesterday? This one was from yesterday, Ben, because I had to step out. I was not around the computer. What time was that? It's 11. Wow, that's right before 12 o'clock. It was 11:49:06. Uh, ES 97 takes Nasdaq 555 and you had 1,400 takes into the profit. And yesterday the system made 13,000. You know, guys, this is from Ben. I'm not. What is my gin? Okay, hold on. If somebody tell me I got this on a system, probably I will not believe him. But this one is coming from our customers. Don't take my word for it. After we closed yesterday, I don't have a screenshot. Okay. This is the chat from our customer Ben, and the system you can see from his watch he have a red one. I knew there is something wrong with you. 11:49:06 with a red watch. 11:49, and based on the last entry, it was 1,411 ticks, $13,000. Okay, well, it looked like Ben, you're gonna sleep on the sofa tonight. Danielle, yes, for the new auto trade, we are on a full speed with it, and hopefully we will be showing that on Monday. I need to redo my Ninja Trader. It's time to clean it, and I will try to put the new installation, and we'll get it ready for Monday. Yes, sir. Probably not next week. The week after, we will be running it live on a YouTube here. We run it a few days without the filters, and then we run it with filters. So um, I'm gonna make sure everyone understand how to use that new auto trade. Uh, Very easy to use, but I wanted to release it when everybody knows how to use it. I'm not gonna release it and then teach you how to use it. For the only for those guys are eligible for the auto trade will get the auto trade. There is nothing on the trade right now. We're gonna stay quiet, get a fresh coffee, and coming right back. For the ones they don't know what to do with the ES, I don't want to call the trade and say I call the trade here or there. You're very welcome to follow that chart, the gray one, and maybe I need to make it a little bit bigger so you can see the numbers. And please follow on a sim. We're not responsible for your trade. Is it better this way? We'll take it one notch, a little bit more, so you can see it. And you're very welcome to follow that one if you want to for scalping. You can scalp the market on this one here. And the ES, and it is based on a limited order. You can follow this one here because right now we don't have a signal, and I don't want you just to sit down and get yourself in trouble. So maybe that will help you guys as long as you are doing it on a sim. Don't hold us responsible for any of your trades, folks. It's an education purpose only. The market is going up and down. We'll see what will happen. Nothing. The ES is going here back and forth between those two lines. The resistance is 96.75. The support is 91, and it's going up and down, up and down. There is not much to do. But in the meantime, you can scalp the market, and I put some numbers for you on the gray chart. And you can very welcome to follow that one if you want to. And use 15 ticks a stop loss. And you can use a trailing stop, or if you want to use 10 ticks a stop loss, I don't care. Because now if you look at this entry, the entry is based from the resistance at 96.50. So if you want to use 10 ticks a stop loss on it, try to train yourself with it, or 15 ticks a stop loss, you can do that. And then once you see yourself, you want to break even, a break even. Don't get me involved with your break even trades. And you know, better than to sit down for an hour waiting on a new signal, if you want to. Now you know yourself where is the support line. The support line is 92 level. So you can exit at 92 level if you are following that trade. It's very welcome. Because the market not moving. So if you want to scalp the market 50, 75, 50, 100, better than nothing. It seems like, there is a problem breaking those area. Oh, okay, Pablo. Let me see. Yeah, yesterday I sent you a chat to, I think I wanted to access to your computer one more time today, Pablo. Now watch this one, guys. The 30-year Treasury bond is flattened out, and let's see if we're gonna get a new signal on the 30-year Treasury bond. that gonna have an impact on the ES. So let's see how this 30-year Treasury bond. Now we are in a buy mood. Probably I missed that signal when I went to get coffee, and we'll see what happened. We're coming again to the same support area at 91.25. So you can scout the market, swing, trade the market. We'll see. Seems like the market moving. The minute we break that area here, the 900, we're done. It's gonna be. Let's see if we are able to break that area, because this ES has been on the same level for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. How long? So we'll see. It's the same setting as yours, Ben. There is not much. You can turn off the trailing stop, and then it works on the fibs. Be careful, guys. We're not out of it yet. On the ES, on the Nasdaq, yes, we are out of it, but not on the ES. On the Nasdaq, we are out of it, and the sell start coming in, and but we're not out of the wood yet on the ES, folks. No, 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 sir. You know, there is your trailing stop. You can turn them off from here. You turn off the trailing stop, and then it works with the fibs. The Nasdaq is okay, but we're not out of a danger with the ES yet. Be careful, folks. And the YM also right now, it is a clear, very clear on the YM, the entry, and it's not late to take that trade on the YM either. If you want to take the YM, put it 491 limited, 491 limited sell, you know, because there is a support line here. You put it at 92 or 91 limited sell order, and please follow us on SIM. We're not responsible for your trades. And this is an ES. Where are we gonna put everything? Let's see. Then now you can run with your laptop. Oh, I wish. I know my luck with the lottery. Yeah, 970 million. Oof. Probably, you know what, Ben? I think I was in England many years ago. I think it was England or Scotland because I go very often there. A lady was an older woman, won I don't know how many millions of pounds, and then they were asking her what she want to buy. She said she wants to buy a new iron and a new iron board, and probably she couldn't understand the amount she got, you know. Who the hell want to have an iron board, you know? Yeah, probably an older woman or an older man will get it. I don't know. We have a reversal on the Nasdaq, and we have does not mean it's off, but you gotta be looking at that number. No, there's never mind. It's over. Never mind. Now we figure out Ben Tony was the one. Oh yeah, straight down. And that's why I like the ATM. Maybe we can get more than what the target if this market is a little bit genuine today. So generous with us. There is a projection here at 78, 75. Don't let it scare you. There is a sell off everywhere. And there is a projection on the ES. And don't let it bother you. It's gonna go right through it. Keep your eye on the projection with the ES is 83.25. Study that number, please. 83.25. Okay. The auto trade target is on the Nasdaq. There is a new signal on the DAX. I don't know if you want to deal with the DAX on a Friday. There is a projection here. You gotta be careful, but the target is 65.25. On the ES is 81.75. There is a double projection, one on the Nasdaq and one on the ES. So look at those guys. Look very carefully on this. And the probability this market pulling back to the 86 level, and you can re-enter the market 86.50, or 86.75 is right there in the gray. You can follow those trades. This is the pullback re-entry. The pullback re-entry on the Nasdaq is right there. As we speak, is 83.25 or 83 level. You can be re-entry. You're out, Ben? How many ticks? What did you trade? Nasdaq, how many ticks? How many ticks on the Nasdaq? You see where's the pullback re-entry? Right there. Fernando, 58 takes. Okay. ES. And you did 23 takes earlier, or this total 58 takes. Or is it on that trade only? $92 ticks on the YM. Fernando. Then you got 23 on the ES and 92 takes. Oh, Fernando, you're going to have a lot of hula bully tonight. Oh, boy. You have life, Fernando, isn't it? I hope so. It's a Friday. You live in a nice country, sir. Yes, Fernando is going to party today. He got the first trade 23 takes, I think 58 takes, plus 23, and 92 takes on the YM. What you're doing behind the computer? Go have fiesta, Fernando. For the pullback re-entry on the ES, you can do this one here, 84.75. Okay. Have a nice weekend, sir, and muchas gracias, and we'll see you. We'll see you on the Monday webinar. He do both, Danielle. He do both. Okay, I'm gonna stay. We just this is a pullback re-entry on the ES, and we'll stay a little bit longer for those guys to see if there's any of our traders still in the market. Does anybody have an open position? Any of our traders? Skype me, please. Carmen, 90 ticks. Are you out or are you still in? Carmen got 90 ticks on the NASDAQ chart. Okay, fair enough. Any other traders still in the market? I'll stay with you. You're out. Good. Anyone else still in the market? I'll stay with you. We have a couple of visitors. They want me to stay with them on that trade. We will. You're welcome, sir. And we'll make sure that they are fine with that trade. And a lot of people need help. And we are glad to help everyone. Thank you. You know, guys, most of you finished and leaving, finished for today. Give us a thumb up before you start running away from us. And there is still a few on the last trade here. We stay with them.
det går mindst 100 mod mig eller sådan noget.
Er det rigtigt?
Det er sindssygt svært.
Ja. Jeg vil prøve. Pull back again. There is a new signal on the 30-year Treasury bond. Short. That means the ES is going to go up, folks. That's it. The party is over. Guys, every single trader, even some of the guests that were with us today, they Skyped me. They are out of the trades, everything. Everybody happy. Everybody did very well today. Thank you very much. That's really makes me happy. That's the whole purpose from our live trade is helping every trader for free. To get to know who we are and to get to know we met a lot of nice people. And it is good. It is good to meet people with our level. And I want to thank you for all the nice emails we got and all this support we got. And we will continue helping every single trader as much as we can live. And really, it was really nice. And then I just want to say, wish you really, really, from the bottom of my heart, today, every single trader made money, and that really made me happy. And I know those traders gonna have a nice weekend. I want to say God bless you all. Thank you very much for your comments. Thank you very much for your support. And we'll see you on Tuesday. And for our members, ask for a new link for Monday's webinar. The minute I said the 30-year Treasury bond signaled sell, that ignite the ES, which we knew exactly the party is over. And no use to give it all up for Friday afternoon. Go ahead and enjoy the rest of your day. Get ready. And my advice to some traders, do not sit behind a computer on the weekend trying to do replay and all this nonsense. You need a little break from the market. It is very healthy. It's not healthy to be behind the computers on the weekend and day and night, because your head start getting fogs in it. It's foggy. You need to stay and step away from the trading to get a clear head. Try to enjoy your weekend, and then try to come back with a clear mind on Monday. But do not overwork yourself, because it fires back at you. This is my experience. I share my experience. So, and I have no business. I say it the way it is. So, guys, now there is a new signal and all this, but we're not going to go through all that anymore. Folks, God bless you all. Wish you a pleasant weekend. And I want to say especially thank you for all the nice support and nice emails we've been getting. Bye for now.